Hey Jase completely revolutionizing his streaming content. So for those that aren't aware, which I'm sure is nobody, everyone has heard of Hey Jase Rank 2. Got 200 mil all, I believe, in 2019. I want to say it was 2019. Maybe it was 2020.
It's so long ago.
Yeah, seriously, that was like when I started streaming. And from that point onward, all he has done is like clogged and pet hunted and done a shit ton of clues on his main account and just progressed the fuck out of his main Hey Jace account. And as of like what, 3 days ago or 4 days ago, he has now put the main aside and is playing an Iron Man for the first time in his life. That
cool.
is crazy. What were your thoughts on that? Because I know you and Hey Jace are pretty close. I mean, I know you guys have been friends for years. I'm sure you were watching when he first started streaming.
Yeah. I mean, me and Jase have been close for forever. Less so recently, just because I've not been watching Twitch. But like, I still have very much been rooting for the guy from the shadows, and yeah, just so cool to see. I think he was exactly like we just described, where he must have just been so in his head for a while. Like, knowing him, he must have been thinking about this for absolutely ages. Just over and over in his head, something needs to change, but I can't do Iron Man because I'm the guy who plays a main. So I'm so glad that he, one, made the change, and two, that it's just going so well for him. Like, I'm just super happy. Genuinely never saw it coming.
Yeah, no, that's the really refreshing thing, is to see, because Jase has notoriously been like super set in his ways on like how he plays, how he views the game. And like, I mean, I remember even just a matter of like a couple of years ago, he was like anti-Iron Man for years. I don't know if it was anti-Iron Man a couple of years ago, but he was definitely like, I'll never do it. I'm always going to play this account. And he was also like even against YouTube and just like, I'm a streamer, like this is what I do, I'm going to be doing this. And yeah, he was very set on that. And so it's so cool, in my opinion, to just see that real change of like, you know what, maybe this is for the best, to like really take a massive step away from it all. And I asked him if he would want to come back on the cast. This is back in like May. And he was just talking about how like he's just not in like the greatest spot to talk about the game because of just the game's direction. And he has just always felt this lingering dread of Sailing coming out. It's just, I know it's like a matter of time when this drops, and like, I don't want to be that guy. And he's very self-aware. Like he recognized like, I don't want to go on the cast and then just like shit on Sailing and say like, I don't like the game's direction, and just have like a bad view of it. But he also wants to be honest with himself. He doesn't want to just lie and say everything's great and jolly and like, I'm feeling so good about everything that I'm doing in the game and the game's direction. But you know, like there always is that chance to like make an Iron Man. And this is coming from personal experience, having played a super progressed Iron account, and then having completely stopped playing it. I'm playing a new Iron, which, you know, some people think are just bizarre. Why would you just make a new Iron? But the refreshing nature of starting something new is so exciting. And I just was like, there always is that possibility, you know. I'm hoping that a little bit of my conversation with him, as well as thoughts on his own and probably other people in his community, led him to really take that dive. So I'm so fucking thrilled with it. I think yeah.
It probably was that conversation a little bit, because I guarantee, just from knowing him, I would be amazed if he came to that decision like fully on his own, because it would have just been so deep rooted as like, this is just not an option. The feeling of Sailing coming out, like, it's such an unfortunate position because he's such a consistent player, but this just doesn't reward that. Like, it's sort of taking his achievement and just making it not worthless, but going forward, like he's losing his rank that he worked so hard for, 2013 until 2019, so 6 years of really consistent gameplay, and it's just gone. Like, I would also have dread, I think, if that was my situation and I was just going to be having I was going to say my persona, but it's not really a persona, is it? It's sort of like part of an identity, I guess.
Yeah.
It was just going to go in one update. Like, that's just brutal. So, and then you have to get reminded about it every day, about 5 times an hour, by people who you you don't know
Yeah.
on stream just constantly.
And
Not fun.
another bad part is it's not just losing the rank, but it's also like go grind 200 mil sailing now because you're the guy that's known for being 200 mil all. So why are you not grinding sailing? So now there's like this feeling, probably just this absolute pressure to now for the next 3 months grind sailing and then not even get the rank back. And I'm sure you're gonna have such a blast doing sailing, right? Like for fucking however many hours, 2,000. I don't even know how.
Yeah, it's like how are you meant to enjoy it? Even if it comes out good, how are you meant to enjoy it in that situation? Like, you're basically being forced into training it because, like you say, he's that guy. Like, he's that 200 mil all streamer.
Yeah.
And he will just, if he was on his main, he would just be getting bombarded with, why aren't you sailing? Why aren't you sailing? You're not 99 yet? What's going on? Like, it's just not fun. Not a good situation.
I think one of the other things I mentioned in our DMs was just like, you should just, out of pure spite, just keep Hey Jase at 4.6 bill on the dot and just never train sailing on it. Just if you're really just opposed to like going down that route of training sailing, losing your rank, and continuing to play the main when you're not even really enjoying it, and just he's sinking so many hours into it. He's set on stream. I mean, he's doing like 35 hours a week of clues off stream just to provide those like Sunday casket openings. Like that is exhausting.
He shoots, 5 hours a day as well, doing
just doing
relatively in-depth content. Like, it's a lot. It's a lot of playing.
It is a lot, and so I'm like, I think it would be cool to just see it as like a legacy of just like you did so much on this account, and to turn the page and just enjoy something and really be able to liberate yourself from it all and just enjoy the game for what it is. And I think Jase is going to absolutely blow up on YouTube as well because he has decided that he's going to be making a series with the new Iron Man. I just think that's so fucking exciting. Just because
I'm so hyped.
He, I feel like, would be such a good classic sort of series YouTuber, kind of like on the level of Bodhi. I think Bodhi has like that overall like super charisma and hype about his videos, but like Jase could provide that like really just grounded sort of ramble nature vibes about what he's doing on his Iron Man. I just think it's
giving me like Alcon vibes.
Yes.
Like Alcon progress videos, have him come back through the vessel of Hey Jase. Like, yeah, I'm here for it. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm super interested to see if, like what you said about him just leaving his main at 4.6. I'm really interested to see if he will go back to it at all. Like, if he will AFK something on the side, if he'll, I don't know. There's still a lot to do on that account. Like, for his goal, like the collection log is obviously a bit of a crazy goal, but he could be. I don't know how you get clues AFK these days or ever. I've never done clog really, but like he could be doing like Sarachnis maybe, but that's quite a lot, I guess, to do on the side. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything he can just AFK.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's got to be something, but I honestly, again, this is projection on my part, but as soon as I started playing another account, it just became more and more solidified that I don't really want to play on Sae Bae because all the goals are so fucking long now. It's like I'm hunting like a few. I mean, at this point, I'd be hunting like all the new bosses and stuff, their items. But at the time, it really felt like I'm going for an Ellie, an Eldritch, a fucking Sanguinesti, which is useless, and then just pets at that point. And I think if Jase is anything like me, logging into the account that was giving you any bit of dread in the first place, which I'm sure there's like just some bad sort of aura about re-logging into Hey Jase, remembering maybe his feeling of like his stream isn't growing because of it, or like the vast amount of hours it takes to get to the next goal of his, to get another third age piece or whatever he's hunting. That vibe that you get when logging in is going to turn him off of like even AFK progressing it. That's at least what happened to me.
It almost just feels pointless, and not just pointless, but yeah, like you say, like you have sort of not like a hatred, but just you look at the thought of logging into that account. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. There's so much more fun to be had just completely ignoring that account and going your own way.
The more you just kind of experiment with other things, I feel like that sort of pressure that he put on himself. And I put it on myself as well with my Ironman of like, I want to keep progressing this Ironman. I want it to be like full completionist. I feel like me and you sort of have that same mindset of like just overall player, love the skilling, love the PVM, love the clogging, whatever else. And Sae Bae was all that, but it just feels like when the goalposts keep moving forward, there's just no end to it. And you just have to recognize like there's no completing this game ultimately. And so you just got to be having as much fun as you can, whether that be playing on a super progressed account and continuing to grind it with the understanding that this is not ever going to be completed. If that's what you really enjoy, like that, hell yeah, all power to you. But I think what's really important is to just like take a step back and be like, what would I actually enjoy doing most?